Welcome to the Headlines. I'm Louisa Liu. Thank you for joining us. Since first stepping foot in Sichuan's earthquake area on May 14th, Tzu Chi volunteers have been mobilizing many free clinics, hand meal and aid distributions, and school reconstructions. 3 months after the disaster, we take a look at some of Tzu Chi's relief work in Sichuan.
At 2:28 p.m. on May 12th, Sichuan experienced a giant earthquake measuring 8.0 on a Richter scale. Nearly 70,000 lives were taken in a blink of an eye, with millions made homeless. Though unable to curb nature's might, Tzu Chi volunteers have continuously provided relief aid since. Just 2 days after the earthquake, 16 volunteers in China traveled to Chongqing to meet up with a group from Taiwan. The combined team immediately headed to Chengdu for their first mission. Arriving at Chengdu's Jingshan Township, only 90 kilometers from the epicenter in Wenchuan, a scene of complete devastation greeted the eye. Volunteers set up their first service point, providing hot meals and relief aid to disaster victims. Meanwhile, relief aid teams were growing in number, dividing up their power to reach more areas. Volunteers held regular free clinics in Yongxing Park and Luoshui Second Elementary in Shifang Municipality. At the beginning of June, they headed to another severely hit area, Mianzhu Municipality, bringing a ray of light to Ponghua villagers. The fifth service point was also up and running in Hanwang Township, where tens of thousands were reported dead.
It's a relay of love. Providing them with stable lives is soothing to their body and mind. They always say that seeing Tzu Chi volunteers is like seeing hope. A hug adds to their inner happiness.
The process of rebuilding is long. Volunteers began their second phase of relief work. From Bayi Elementary School to Lingjie Middle School, simple classrooms have been set up, making for schools. Children's smiles returned as classes resumed. But the work of volunteers is never done. Next task is to build 5 permanent schoolhouses in disaster areas.
This love is here to stay. We are very hopeful and have many projects that will last 2 to 3 years. I believe we can get back on our feet really fast. Tzu Chi's love continues to pour in, and in the future, when the Children's Center is set up, we also need experienced volunteers to give home visits, pass on our humanistic culture, and provide counseling for the victims to help them walk out from their sorrow to love more people.
Over 8,000 volunteers relayed to provide relief aid, and over 810,000 hot meals have been distributed in 5 service points. Love shines through in the face of disasters, and the blue and white uniform figures are here to stay.
The earthquake 3 months ago destroyed the homes and hearts of many Sichuanese. Apart from providing aid and medical services, humanistic care is also a key to Tzu Chi's aid relief. Through volunteering and various events, the 90 days have witnessed the transformation of many youngsters. Some people say love can be touched, but in Ponghua village, the children are feeling it in their hands.
看见妈妈的脚上有很多茧，觉得妈妈很辛苦。我要感谢爸爸妈妈，我以后要长大了，我现在开始我要抱他们。
This is the first time Tzu Chi volunteers carry out an event to give the local children a chance to wash their parents' feet at the disaster area. This symbolic act is a profound moment of intimate devotion and easily pulls the parents and children closer together. Such humanity and filial piety is what Tzu Chi has been hoping to inspire in Sichuan. The lyrics say there's no one I can love, can forgive, and can trust in this world. Sing along with the song, everyone knows love is gradually mending the invisible scars brought by the devastating earthquake. Tonight, Lingjie Middle School student Sang Xiao is holding tightly to her mother's hand. 14-year-old Zhao Zefeng busies himself by helping seniors line up and cleaning their seats. This ardent and kind little boy was in fact a selfish and spoiled kid at home before his encounter with Tzu Chi.
I kept on nagging my parents to buy me a PlayStation. My parents were fed up and hit me. I then threw away my chopsticks and bowl at dinner.
As the only child in the family, Zhao was the boy who'd had everything. However, the arrival of Tzu Chi volunteers in the earthquake aftermath changed the youngster's perspective on life.
Now when I go home, I help my mother with the cooking. Actually, there are things I still need to improve. That's my rudeness. I talk too loud. What I did change, though, is now I understand to respect my parents and do charity work.
Your arrival has given him so much help and taught him a lot. He behaves so much better now.
Tzu Chi in Sichuan hopes that by educating the next generation about the importance of filial piety and respect for elders, it can alleviate the trauma brought by the catastrophe for the local residents.
If someone wants to throw a tantrum, I can be their emotional receptacle.
13-year-old Ma Wen volunteers to take care of the ill-tempered seniors. More and more junior volunteers have recovered from their anxiety and fear and are immersed in the joy of giving.
It feels really good.
When we give them massages, they're happy. When they're happy, we're happy too.
Children at the disaster area have formed a sign language team. This 1,000 hands and 1,000 eyes Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva signifies Tzu Chi's power.
When I have something in mind, I practice this. It calms me down. We should be as compassionate as the Buddha.
Each wearing Tzu Chi's yellow vest, the Foundation's philosophy of filial piety and charity have been deeply rooted in the hearts of these little Sichuanese volunteers.